Hi teachers, this video is going to give you an overview of the People tab in Google Classroom. In order to get to the People tab, I am in my Google Classroom here and I want to select People across the top. This is where you have the ability to add co-teachers. What you need to do is click the plus sign and then you would begin typing in the teacher's Nomstead address in order to add teachers. This is also where you can manually invite students. So we remember that there is the class code that you can give students, but as we are looking towards remote learning, it may be easiest if you take the time to invite your students. The nice thing is as you start typing in names, they will automatically pop up and you don't need to click invite for each person. You can type in all of your students and then click invite at once. On the student page, you'll also find this invite guardians button. This is up to you. You can invite parents through their email in order to get a weekly guardian summary. Keep in mind the weekly guardian summary is going to show all the assignments that are in Classroom and show the ones that are outstanding. Sometimes, depending on how you're using Classroom, this can get a little confusing or create some anxiety for families. So you may want to consider just suggesting to your families that they log in as their children into Google Classroom instead of inviting the guardians. You also have the option for any of your students. You can click the three dots. If your students are grades 3 through 12, you can email the student directly out of Google Classroom. You can also select students, and if I had more than one student in this class, I could select all of my students. Here is where I have the option to email, remove any students, or I can mute a student. Muting students, obviously they can still submit work. Other students won't see it. They can't reply to classmates' work and they can't comment or post. They can send you personal messages, but they are not able to make any public comments. You can also, if I go ahead and mute this student, this is also where I would click to unmute the student. So keep in mind, when you mute students, you don't want this to be a final thing. Please make sure that you communicate with the family and the parents are aware why their child has been muted, and give the student an opportunity to earn back the privilege to comment with their peers. One last thing you need to remember is when you invite students, you are not able to invite students from outside of Nomstead.org. This is for safety reasons. This is not set by the district. This is actually set by Google itself. So if students are requesting to join the classroom from their personal email, please just remind them to log in as their school email. If parents are requesting to join the classroom, please again remind them to log in as their child.